Welcome back to the Cul-de-sac, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Stinson, the Cul-de-sac woman. Well, what a winter it has been, but March has finally arrived with the promise of spring just around the corner. We're also looking forward to St. Patrick's Day. I have a fun idea waiting in my kitchen, but first I have to run out to teacher conferences. I can't wait to share it with you as soon as I return. I'll be right back.
Okay, here we are. I'm glad to be back home in my kitchen with you, gearing up for St. Patrick's Day. Welcome back. Now, we love our fajita stromboli dippers from episode number 6 so much that we decided to make a dipper especially for St. Patrick's Day. And we're calling them St. Pat's Reuben Wrap Dippers. I have my counter set up for a simple assembly. First, I have 12 large 10-inch spinach wraps. Might as well make it worth our while. Dinner for tonight with enough left over for lunch tomorrow. And why spinach? Because they're green. We're doing our part here. And one full 32-ounce bottle of prepared Thousand Island dressing. Moving on, 1 pound of thin sliced corned beef, meaning salt cured. Corned beef dates back prior to refrigeration, when people began rubbing salt into meat to preserve it. The word corn is Old English for any small hard particle, in this case coarse granular salts. Today a saltwater brine is used rather than a dry salt cure. Now, corned beef's connection with St. Patrick's Day originated with Irish Americans who used it as a substitute for bacon in the late 19th century. Now, I am coating a large foil-lined sheet pan with just a little bit of canola oil, and I have a 28-ounce bag of frozen O'Brien potatoes containing onions and peppers. We're going to pour the entire bag on the sheet pan in a single layer. Just break up any chunks. All right. Generous drizzle of canola oil, some salt and pepper, because they do not come pre-salted. And we're going to toss to generously coat the potato pieces. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in a preheated 425 degree Fahrenheit oven for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to remove it from the oven and toss the potatoes for even cooking. Place them back in the oven for an additional 10 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are lightly golden brown and cooked through. We also have a 32-ounce jar of sauerkraut, well drained, 12 slices of Swiss cheese. I am using a Jarlsberg, a bowl with a little bit of canola oil in it, a jar of horseradish Dijon mustard, my black pepper, a small knife for scoring, and 2 parchment-lined baking sheets. Okay, our potatoes are done and completely cold. Let's assemble and roll one up together. First, our Thousand Island dressing, just a little bit. Not right in the center, but about 1/3 of the way in from an edge. Then about 3 slices of my corned beef. I actually like what my deli had to offer here. They had a very lean option, no fillers, no artificial colors, etc. Perfectly delicious. Or you can prepare these with pre-cooked turkey cutlets, or if you choose, you can prepare some or all of them meat-free. There's plenty of delicious ingredients remaining here to justify a perfectly satisfying sandwich. Next, top your corned beef with the cooled O'Brien potatoes. We are just piling on delicious here. Then some of the drained sauerkraut. We already know that all of these ingredients are delicious together. Last, 1 slice of the Jarlsberg cheese. Layers and layers of yummy, all adding up to one savory, satisfying, crispy bite. You're going to love this. To roll it up, make your first roll, tucking it under, nice and secure, press, then fold in your sides and continue to roll all the way, seam on the bottom, place it on your baking sheet, press to seal. All right, we'll finish up the rest of them here, assembly line style, and be right back with you. There, 12 St. Pat's Reuben wrap dippers. Now, options. You can prepare them up to this point a day ahead. Store them in the refrigerator overnight covered with foil. Or you can bake them up right away like we're getting ready to do here. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're going to score each wrap twice on the diagonal with your knife. Then, using your fingertips to feel for even coating, rub a little bit of the canola oil on each one. Then a little bit of black pepper. Now we're going to finish that up, and then we're going to bake our dippers in the 350 degree Fahrenheit oven, center rack, for 15 to 20 minutes until warm and crisp, being careful not to burn the bottoms. Check the bottom of one after about 10 to 15 minutes. We want them crispy but not burnt. Look for some color on the bottom, a little tan, then you know you have your crisp. It takes the full 20 minutes in my oven, and I even rotate the pans after the first 10 minutes so that they're all nice and evenly crisped. While we're baking, we'll mix up our dipping sauce. To the remaining Thousand Island dressing, add and stir in your horseradish Dijon mustard, enough to make about a 50-50 blend. I have about a half a cup of Thousand Island dressing left here, so I will add a half a cup of my horseradish Dijon. Just keep adding until I get it up to a cup there. Just about. All right, here we go. I'm going to stir that in. This is very zesty. It's just bursting with flavor. It's a perfect dipping sauce. Here they are, oven to table, St. Pat's Reuben wrap dippers. Warm and crisp. Sláinte, to your help. This has it all, taste and texture. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. We'll see you next month in the cul-de-sac.